Ignite the drive in your soul. It's calling you. Are you brave enough to be a fool? I'm so uncovered. The front of me away. No one can find me. everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I moved on by my own will. I had nothing else I wanted to do. Was it hard? But I didn't hate it. I did not even like it. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. Then what is this feeling? Who would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables I don't like. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home, cause I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. I already have the gift, just can't open the box. I know all about it, no one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to patience, my body is light. Let's paint the gray haze into sky blue. I know who you are. I'm not leaving you again. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. There is nowhere to go back and nowhere to go. It's all delusional. Me without me. I belong, the place where I belong. No matter what changes, no longer change me. No matter what change, no longer change me. I can feel the light even after the sun goes down.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the siege, or good morning, good evening. Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. And a few things. Oh, I haven't. Okay, give me a second. I have to do that. This is driving me crazy. I haven't done it since yesterday, so it doesn't drive me too much crazy, but it drives me crazy now. For whatever weird reason, my GPU has also resetted itself, and it has resetted itself to, well, that's completely fine. The problem is I have to where is it? On my second monitor, no. Ah, there it is. Yeah, I have to do underscan? No, that's ain't it. Okay, let's change that. Let's resize the monitor. Sticking videos, shit. Okay. Okay. Everything better? Everything okay? Okay. Ow. Hate that. You have to like for whatever weird reason, and that's only Nvidia. I never had that problem with any of the AMD stuff. Nvidia is basically overscanning my other monitor over here, and for whatever reason, it's not 100% fitting. It's overscanned. It's pretty annoying. So yeah, had to do that very quickly. I was driving me crazy. Folks, welcome in. We have quite a bit to talk about. Quite a bit. And also, I realize I think I'm not on ultra low latency. Am I on ultra low latency for this one? Let me see. I am on ultra low latency. Well, awesome. Yeah. So, why am I checking that? We will talk about that in a second. Let's talk about what's planned for today, right? And then we talk about all the other things. So today, yes, we might play Helldivers 2. I say might because in an hour, Outcast is the second one is releasing. I got a key. The problem is that key has no capabilities of playing early, so I have to wait for the release, and I cannot even enter the key. This is the weirdest shit I have ever seen in my life. But basically, it tells me come back when the game is released. I think I have seen this twice or so in my life when it comes to games. So unfortunately, I have to wait till it releases, which is in an hour. Then I can download it and so on and so forth. And you know how much I hate that. I hate doing live downloads on the stream because something always doesn't work, something breaks, it takes a minute, right? When you're on a schedule and you kind of want to wait like for the stuff to start, you can't. I hate it. This is why I normally don't do that and just say, you know what, screw it, not my problem. Which might be an issue next week on Friday, because next week on Friday is Dragon's Dogma 2. So the good news is it's a Capcom game. And Capcom loves to release their games at midnight, which I'm always very appreciative of Capcom. They are doing midnight releases or like 1 or 2 a.m. releases. So when I'm doing my when I am starting my stream. Oh my god, no. Okay, let me see something. There is also Dragon's Dogma 2 video up, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that was yesterday, right? Yeah, that was at a weird time. We will watch this live. We will watch this live. But we will get to that. We will get to that. So yeah, Dragon Stockma. There we go. Hello there, Tiny. Hi. Hi. Hi, hi. Dragon Stockma 2 hopefully will be a midnight release. So if we can play it on Friday, this is where I will do my 12-hour stream. Yep. I have decided I will do a 12-hour stream with Dragon's Dogma 2 when it releases at the appropriate time. If this is an evening on Friday release, then probably not. But I will probably start also earlier. So that means I would probably start at like 12, right? 12 p.m. Because it's a 12-hour stream. I would then go till 12 a.m., which is quite substantial, right? But that's planned for Friday. Oh my god, why is it doing that now? Oh no, it minimized everything again. Why is it so sensitive now when I'm like saying move this window and Windows is like, okay, you want to minimize everything else besides of the window? Okay, cool. What? No, stop. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 next Friday. If it releases at the appropriate time, which I very much assume. Again, Capcom has pretty good release times. We will do a 12-hour stream on that Friday. I will keep you posted the closer we are getting to Friday, though. It's still a week off, so yeah. What else? What else? That's more news. We'll talk about that. So, before we were talking about my CPU and stuff, I started to watch Hell of a Boss, which is a web series, which is available on YouTube for free. And I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. This is the art style. Love the art style. So this is by... Oh, that's interesting. My display capture doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Thank you. It's appreciated. That's the art style they're going for. It's pretty great. It's pretty amazing. Again, it's free on YouTube. Keep in mind, this is an adult show. Very much an adult show. But it's pretty great. It's by the same creator who made Has-Been Hotel. And so why am I watching this on the side? Because I'm watching Has-Been Hotel when I'm working out. And so I want to watch multiple episodes, but I can't because, well, I would take away. Hello there, Draco. Hello, hello. But, oh yeah, for everyone who is interested, can I share the playlist? Why can't I share the playlist? What kind of dumb fluff is that? Let me see. Playlist. Yeah. This is the playlist for Hell of a Boss. Has-Been Hotel is only available on Amazon. Yep. Has-Been Hotel is only available on Amazon. But this is made by Vivzy-Pop. Yeah. Vivzy-Pop. What's her name? I always forget what her name is. Shameful. Vivian Deterano? Damn it. It's made by Vivian Medrano. See? I was right. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Hasbin Hotel is in the first season. Hell of a Boss has 2 seasons. And Hell of a Boss is freely available on YouTube, while Hasbin Hotel is Amazon. And it's pretty great. Now, I have to admit, Hell of a Boss is definitely more adult themed. Like, they are just like, wow. Like just some moments where you just think, wow, okay. That's wow. That's some themes. So, but the art style is pretty great. Same goes for Hasbin Hotel. Hasbin Hotel is definitely more tame because I assume it's an Amazon show, and even Amazon is like, yo, can we slow it down with the f bombs a bit and the cocksucking? Can we slow down on that too a bit, please? Thanks. It's yeah, the YouTube one seems to be a little bit more less bad on that. Well, actually, it's more bad, but less on the. Don't use those words. But yeah, love the art style. Love the humor. It's pretty great. Lots of music in it. She definitely loves her musical stuff, and yeah, definitely love it. It's pretty good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Also posted some screenshots in the Discord. Some, again, has some great moments and plays in the same universe. Hell of a Boss is in the same universe and Hasbin Hotel. It's basically just a different story. Right, Hell of a Boss is about an agency of imps, and imps are basically the henchmen in hell, and in this case, they're assassins. So they are taking missions of taking out targets and, well, killing demons and people, right? But let's just say they're not very good at their job. They have that job. They're not very good at their job. Well, they're pretty good at their job, but it's chaos. It's pure chaos. And yeah, they're not very high in their hierarchy of hell, while Hasbin Hotel is following the story of the daughter of Lucifer. So that's a bit of a different hell ranking on where people stand. But both shows are fantastic. Both shows are fantastic and pretty hilarious. I had my good laugh. So, recommend. All right. With that said, let's talk about my CPU. So, if you haven't missed it yesterday, after a little bit of streaming, I decided that I wanted to put on my CPU because not much happened on stream. It was a pretty quiet day, and I just felt the need to put in my CPU. So I shut everything down. I removed my old CPU, which, well, wow, after 6 years, huh? Phew, that thing definitely saw better days. So, have I actually mentioned that I'm a little bit disappointed with my motherboard? My motherboard in particular is one of the high-end motherboards when it came out. Like, it was one of the premium motherboards. Right. It was one of the, what is it, top 3, top 5 motherboards you could buy for money back in the day. And normally I am pretty happy with Asus boards. Like, I've been using Asus for most of my life. Besides Gigabyte, Gigabyte is my second go-to whenever I feel like it. And for this board, I was going with Asus, and I always had some smaller issues here and there with it. But this time, I got a little bit angry, just a little bit. So I had to, like, I put in a new CPU, right? That wasn't really a problem. Like, it's easy going. You cannot really do anything wrong nowadays anymore with putting in the CPU. Even though AMD is still using pins, which I think they stopped doing with the AM5. I think they're going the Intel route where they don't have pins underneath anymore, which is the right thing to do. Let's be honest here. However, case in point, so I put in the CPU, and then I had to put in the cooler, and I was under the impression that this would be pretty easy, because so what AMD does and Intel does not is they're putting a backplate under the motherboard. Right, and it's kind of weird that Intel is still not doing it, because basically every third-party cooler is utilizing a backplate. So what you have to do for Intel is you have to normally put like a backplate behind the motherboard so that you can have those heavy coolers inserted right. Cool thing is for AMD, you don't have to do that because there is already a backplate. And I was removing the old cooler, right? I was removing that. And when I did that, I just heard a little flip. I was like, huh? Did something fall off? Weird. However, wanted to put in the new cooler. And the manual was like, yeah, so make sure that you're now using the holding plate, right, the back plate, and using the holding pins, and this is where you mount the cooler. And I'm like, yeah, cool, okay. The what pins? There are no holding pin. What? They are just holds. What? So I had to open up the back of my PC, and I was like looking at the motherboard, and I'm like, there's no backplate. What the hell? Where's my backplate? Well, that was the sound I heard. The backplate fall off. That thing did fall off because it's just like a little plastic metal plate Asus just slapped on it back in the day, and there's no way of like holding it besides of holding it with a cooler. And I was like, oh my god, are you serious, Asus? I'm paying you a shit ton of money for this motherboard in particular. I think it was $300 or nearly $400 back in the day. I'm like, what is this? This is the cheapest Aldi backplate I have ever seen in my life. Okay. So now I had the problem. I had the super heavy cooler. I had to mount from this side, and I had to hold the backplate from this side. So I had to like figure it out, put something underneath it so it stays in place. And it was just so much extra work for nothing. Long story short, putting in the whole cooler did take me about 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. And also I had to, like, the fan you're putting in front of the cooler unit, on the one side, the thing which is holding it in place is a little bit too wide. And it's holding in place, like it is in place, it's shut. but on the one side it feels a bit finicky. Now here's the thing, you never move it, right? So it's like you are like moving the whole thing around every day. So it doesn't really concern me too much, but that was definitely one of the moments where I was like, where did I screw up here? Weird. And yes, I did put it in the right place. The fan is sucking air from my other fans, which are on my. So I have two fans at the front of my case, right? They're blowing in fresh air, and then the CPU cooler is sucking it through the pipes and vents, and then there's an exit fan at the end of my PC, like blowing everything out. And so that works. And then there was the most stressful part, turning the PC on. And it booted immediately. So I was like, okay, that works. Good sign. PC turns on. Good. And then it took a while because it had to reboot multiple times because it's a new CPU. And then I got the error. Thankfully, I was actually the error I was waiting for. My BIOS kicked in and was like, hey, bro, that's a new CPU. Not booting the PC up with that. Please go into the BIOS and do your settings. We reset it. I was like, okay, good. Then I go into the BIOS. I saw all the things there. I activated rebar for the first time because my CPU couldn't use rebar. For everyone who was like, what the hell is rebar? Rebar is a function which was implemented a few years ago, I think with the 3000 series. I had a 2000 series, now I have a 5000 series, right? But with the 3000 series, they activated rebar. And what rebar does, it allows the CPU to directly communicate with the GPU. So it doesn't have to go through all the normal means to reach the GPU, which gives it a nice performance increase. Does it change the world of gaming? No, it doesn't. But it's a nice feature to have nonetheless. If you have it, you can activate it in your BIOS. It's pretty simple. What is if your CPU cannot handle rebar? Well, it's pretty simple. You will be kicked back into your BIOS. You will be kicked back into your BIOS after you restart, and then okay, cannot handle rebar. That was the thing my old CPU had, right? So I had rebar because my motherboard does support rebar. But my CPU didn't, so whenever I activated rebar, it just didn't boot up. Also, I could finally overclock my RAM. Wait, what do you mean? You could finally overclock your RAM? So, if you don't know, when you are buying new RAM, the megahertz they're showing you with the RAM is the overclocked megahertz. So I had RAM with 3.2 gigahertz or 3200 megahertz, right? That's when you activate overclock. And that is completely fine before anybody is panicking. That's normal. That's completely normal. Like, it's not like overclocking your CPUs. But here's the kicker. When I bought back the 3200 megahertz, it seems like I got wrong information back in the day. For whatever reason, people told me that the 2700 is working fine with 3200 megahertz. Let me tell you, it does not. It does not even remotely. It's completely unstable. The highest it can handle is 2900 or something like that. And basically what I had to do is I always had to like not run the overclock version of my RAM. So I was just running with what, 2100 megahertz instead of the 3200 I actually had. So that was another thing I could finally activate, because now my CPU can handle that without any issues. That was nice. And I got a new CPU. So I probably increased the performance of my CPU by 50%, if not even more. Like, I was actually reading a little bit into what's the difference between what has changed between the 2000 series and the 5000 series. And you just go through that list and you are like, oh my lord. So many things they changed and improved on. I mean, 6 years. 6 years of not upgrading your CPU does that. On to the next 6 years. No, not this time. I don't think I will have the luxury this time. Like, here's the thing. I could have, like, from a money perspective, I didn't upgrade to the 7000 series because A, the CPUs are a little bit more expensive, but then I would have also needed a new motherboard, and I would have needed new RAM, and that would have cost me another 300 on top, if not even more. So I would have been by 700, 800 bucks in total, and I'm just like, nope.
Well, it's still better than GPUs because that's what you pay for just one GPU nowadays. Yay.
But I did test out all the games with my new CPUs. I played Nightingale. I cranked up Nightingale to ultra settings, even ray tracing, and it just runs at 60. Helldivers, cranked everything up, it runs at 60. Total War Warhammer, I tried that out because Total War Warhammer is a bitch to CPUs. On the strategy map, it's an absolute bitch to CPUs. Like, if you want to see what your CPU can do, get Total War Warhammer 3 and go into the strategy map. And see how your CPU is like, whoa, okay. My CPU handled it swimmingly, not even a sweat. I didn't try Last Epoch, interestingly enough. I have to try Last Epoch and see how that goes. Yeah. 7 Days to Die is another game. I'm actually kind of curious to see how that will go now with the new CPU. But yeah, every game so far has been ultra settings, 4040p, 60 FPS. I also activated ray tracing completely in Hitman. Like, Hitman 3 got ray tracing like 2 years ago or so, I think. And I always activated ray tracing for shadows. But now I also activated ray tracing for reflections. And that runs also flawlessly. Like, I'm really happy with that. That's fantastic. So yeah, I was also fiddling a little bit with my streaming options. Now, I didn't really change anything. I did crank up the bitrate to 15K. Yep, we are now back to 15K. I was trying CPU streaming, and then I realized that is an absolutely horrid idea. Like, CPU streaming is not that good anymore. And fascinatingly enough, the 5800, when it comes to streaming, doesn't really do too much better than the 2700. Because the 5800 X3D I have is amazing for gaming. absolutely amazing for gaming, but it doesn't really do anything too different when it comes to like streaming. And so I was just like, you know what? Nah, let's just keep it at how it is. I was thinking of cranking up my streaming a little bit, maybe to 1440p, but I didn't really know like if people really need 1440p streaming because let's be honest here, how many of you really watch me in full screen mode? I don't know. And would 4040p really make a difference? So, yeah. I wasn't really sure about that. So, I left it out for now. Yeah. And I use like some of the extra power I have to make the 1080p stream look a little bit more appealing, right? So was testing that earlier and looks alright. Looks alright. Yeah, yeah. That you will laugh about this, Tiny, but most people. There was a statistic like a few years ago, I think, on Twitch even. Most people do not watch in full screen. They watch in theater mode. They have the chat open, which on Twitch in particular is always like, okay. But yeah, I cranked up the bit rate, so sorry for all the people with having a little bit of a weaker internet connection. I'm very sorry for that. If that is too much of a problem, you have to scale it down to 720p. But yeah, so I increased the bit rate from 10,000 to 15,000. Twitch streams in shambles because the highest they can go is 8,000 bit rate. uh, and it's like, yep, you poor bastards. Yeah, yeah. So I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do 4040p really. And what if I reached a point where I cannot run games with 4040p, so I had to scale back the stream again. Like it doesn't seem really feasible to go beyond 1080p for streams right now. Um I might change that. I might change that. So, yeah. We will see. Maybe with some games I will do that. But then also, I'm recording sometimes at the same time, which also puts some extra strain on it again. Like, I'm just weirdly enough, I'm somebody who loves to have some wiggle room, right? I always love to have some wiggle room with stuff I'm doing when it comes to hardware and performance. Now, not crazy. Like I'm not somebody like I literally had a buddy of mine arguing with me that he needs a 4090, and I'm like, mother trucker, you are mostly playing strategy games, RPGs, and here and there an occasional shooter. Why do you need a 4090? Yeah, I want to have some breathing room, like let it like run for a while. Okay, but you can also achieve that with a 4080. Like a 4090, you don't need a 4090, man. The wiggle room you have in that thing would probably be enough for the next 5 years, and then games have probably moved forward in graphically fidelity that it doesn't really work that way anymore. It's like, come on, man. Also, you are not keeping your card for 5 years because he wanted to upgrade from a 3080. I was like, wait, but the 3080, what do you mean with you need more wiggle room? I'm playing a lot of video games, and I can tell you that my 3080 is definitely not at its limit. Like, even games like Alan Wake 2, my problem with Alan Wake 2 and some of the performance was my CPU, certainly not my 3080. Certainly not. But he was like, yeah, but a 4090 would give me... No, stop it. Stop it. Bullshit. It's, yeah, yeah, oh well. Long story short, thanks so much everyone for the huge support. Like, it was a pretty big endeavor. That CPU will last me for a year, and then we will switch. No, I will run the CPU to the ground probably again, just because A, money reasons, and B, like I'm in this weird mindset. I'm a streamer, right? And I'm playing variety games, so you kind of need always like some of the top of the line hardware available. But on the same time, I'm always like somebody who thinks, do I really need that? Like, is this really like making big changes? This is why I cannot jump on the Apple train when Apple is like, yeah, we moved this icon from the bottom left into the top right and made it a little bit smaller by 2 pixels, and everyone's like, holy shit, that's amazing. I'm like, I know this is exaggerating right now. This is totally exaggerating what I did. But this is how I feel when it comes to hardware trends. It's this, okay, cool, nice, but how often do I do that? How often do I use that in real life, and how much does it really affect me playing video games? Ray tracing. Do I like to have ray tracing on when it works? Hell yeah. It's neat. Do I need ray tracing? Hell no. Well, besides of Nightingale, where they just didn't give a shit about doing the baked-in lighting, and they're completely relying on Lumen. Great. But we talked about that in length. Same with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk without ray tracing looked so ass before 2.0, and then they finally took the time and made the lighting right in 2.0, and now you can, like, now I have even lesser reason to play Cyberpunk with like ray tracing, because the lighting looks actually really good in the game. It's this, do I really take a big step forward? And that's why I upgraded the CPU. Like, again, I probably got a performance boost of 50%, if not even more, on my video games. And that is such a substantial boost that I'm like, yeah, that's justifiable. Like, if my 2080 Super wouldn't have been going kaput, I would still run that ish. I would still run that card, because the card itself is still amazing. Just not so much with ray tracing. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Like frame generation, what Nvidia is now using with the 4000 series, which is, by the way, in AMD's FSR 3.0. I'm kind of curious to see how that works. It's a cool feature. I would like to check it out. But do I need frame generation? Well, depends on the input lag. If we're ever wondering what's frame generation, another magical trick for performance, but a pretty good one, but we'll see how that goes. Frame generation is basically what it does. You are generating a game at 30 FPS. So your GPU is just running the game at 30 instead of 60. And thanks to the AI/machine learning upscaling process, the AI knows what the next frame would be and inserts that between the frames the GPU is producing. So in the end, you are ending up at 60 FPS, but your GPU only has to work as hard as if they would run at 30 FPS, which is a huge performance increase. I mean, you literally cut the amount of pictures you have to generate by half. Well, not quite. Not quite, because, well, the AI, the chips basically on the GPU has to do the work and all that. But it's an impressive technique. It's like upscaling, right? When DLSS came out, or FSR, that we are now nearly at picture perfect quality when you're looking at upscaling. And so your game doesn't run at 4K, it only runs at 1080p, and it upscales that, and you can barely see the difference, especially when the picture is moving. We can see the difference. And so we are definitely running with some really cool stuff. But the question is always, do you need that when you already have some really good hardware? Well, the answer is yes. If you are playing, if you're trying to play games like Remnant 2, I will never forget where people were complaining about the performance of Remnant 2 when it came out, and the developers were literally saying, well, yeah, because you dummies don't use upscaling. So we have optimized the game for 1080p, 4040p, but you have to use upscaling. It's like, what? I hate that developers immediately use this technology to basically justify shitty performance. And be like, well, if you don't use those cool new tricks Nvidia and AMD is giving you, then that's your fault. It's like, no, those tricks are there to give you more performance, to make also hardware last a little bit longer, not to hide your shitty programming and performance optimization. Please stop that. Seriously, please stop that. It's not fun. But yeah, again, thank you everyone for the huge support. It was definitely a while coming. So thank you for all the people, and especially the one person who chipped in. Try to read out to the person, but yeah, probably just wanted to help and didn't want to do anything else. Like I can only say thank you to that person, like, over and over again. Like, thank you everyone who has been supporting this, and yeah, just huge thank you. I'm so happy. And again, this CPU will now be probably here for a few years. So thank you. I do appreciate that. Thank you. What else? And if you're like, Mo, are you playing for time? Yes, I do. I'm playing for time and hoping that that Outcast is releasing. So yeah. Um, where do we go? Gaming news? Let's do some gaming news. Uh, well, that's hilarious. Chris Roberts is now saying that Star Citizen 1.0 release is fully underway, and this is what they apparently now focusing on. And yeah, there is, of course, no timetable for it, but apparently they are now completely focusing on 1.0. Which is like, all right, Star Citizen, I see you in 10 years. All right. Sure. Sure. If you say so. Next news. Palworld is getting a goth girl as the very first raid boss. That's a lot of meteors, by the way. It's this lady, Bella Noire. Yes, she would be the first raid boss, whatever that means, which is kind of neat. That would be the first actual content update for Palworld, and we will see. We will see how that goes. Speaking of Palworld, there has been rumors, but whatever that is. But apparently there has been rumors that Microsoft would acquire Pocket Pair, aka the creators of Palworld, and they would like to buy them. But, and here's the interesting part. No, they have absolutely no interest. They didn't even had internal discussions about acquisition, and they are saying that we are and will remain a small studio. I want to make multiple small games. Big budget AAA games are not for us. And he also said that Palworld did cost under 6.7 million US dollars to make, which is of course laughable when you remind yourself that this game sold over 50 million Steam copies alone, and the game cost $30. And they have 25 million players. Like, with Game Pass, with Xbox, with Steam, they have 25 million players, and 50 million were bought on Steam for $30. Look, I'm not good at math, but the math I'm doing is pretty simple. I would say they made the money back they spent on Palworld. I would say they made the money back. Yeah, just an assessment here. Just an assessment. But yeah, so they say no. There has been no talks about acquisition, and they want to stay how they are, which makes kind of sense. I can see that. What else? Oh, Lightyear Frontier is also going into early access soon. Maybe we will play that next week. Yeah. Maybe we will switch it up. Maybe some Outcast, maybe some Lightyear Frontier, and then till Friday when Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out. Like as I said, we don't really have that much till then, which is nice. Oh, speaking of which, RimWorld is getting an update. The Anomaly expansion has been announced, and it is very important to note that this will be an expansion about tentacles. Yes. Yes, that is very important. If you haven't seen it yet, this is the official expansion art for RimWorld. Yep, it's called Anomaly. And as you can see here, the lady is has apparently some tentacles, and I have seen enough hentai to know where this goes. Mm-hmm. Well, they're not just focusing on tentacles in the newest expansion. They will also focus on eldritch horrors, and they want to bring a little bit of horror into the RimWorld, which I think is a good thing. Like, RimWorld was always pretty close to being a horror game, if you wanted it to be, or not necessarily a horror game, but being unsettling. Right, you could already do some cold stuff. You could already do some human sacrifices. You could already do that in RimWorld if you wanted to, and if not, there was a mod for it. RimWorld is literally the game where you can ask, well, is that in the game? No, but there's a mod for it. Yeah. And the crazy part about this is the patch, which is coming with this expansion, will have a specific feature everyone in the community has been talking about. And you will never guess what it is. Like, you know, people are like about combat, weapons, tentacles. No. Nobody gives a shit about that. You know what the talk of the community is right now?
Wall lights.
Yes. Wall lights. Lights you can put at your walls. And people are going crazy about it. It's like, oh my god, the things I can do now. It's like, wait, what? You get tentacles. And the talk of the community is literally, man, have you seen the new wall lights? Holy shit. It's like, what? Okay. The expansion, for everyone who is wondering, is coming out. When is it coming out? It's coming out. They have a date for it. Oh, yeah. In 1 month. In 1 month. So the whole thing will release in 1 month. And then you can have tentacles. And other things. Hooray! Hooray! Good times. Looking forward to that. Yes. And wall lights. Yes, very important. Very important. Not really a lot to see here, but interesting nonetheless, I would say. Gameloft, the creator of Dreamlight Valley, you know, the Disney game we actually played here a bit, which is like Stardew Valley, or not Stardew Valley, well, kinda ish. They're now working on a new game, and it's set in the D&D universe. Yep, basically Dreamlight Valley in the D&D universe. That's what they are apparently planning to do. This is an official art for the game. Again, there's not much to see here. You could literally say, Google, show me generic fantasy settings or fantasy picture, and this picture would show up, I'm pretty sure. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the art style, I love the colors and all that. Like, this is a good picture.
Hopefully not AI generator, please. Please don't do that.
It's can I just say that? Like, I'm sometimes so afraid of when I see a picture and somebody's posting it. I'm like, oh god, is this AI generated? Do I have to look closer? There was actually one for Helldivers too, where some Helldiver was drinking some sweet Liberty, and looked actually, on the first glance, it looked actually pretty good. And then when you look closer, you were like, oh no, shit, man. Stop that. So yeah, weirdly enough, I'm always a little bit anxious when I see pictures which could be AI generated, like this one right here. But I'm just hoping that Gameloft is actually paying their artists, and is not just putting out an AI generated picture. But there are too much details here. I would say the AI is not really doing much. You can see the deers here in the background. The AI would normally completely screw that up. Like, there is some details AI would just not do well right now. But that I have that thought in my mind is not a good thing. Just saying. But yeah, so they are working now on a terrible reputation. Oh, hell yeah. It's unfortunate. Gameloft is unfortunately a German company which became big when Facebook games became big. Oh no, they are French. They're not German. Right. And they are owned by Vivendi now. But oh yeah, right. I remember. Now I see this. Yeah, the studio was founded by the brother of Yves Guillemot, Michael Guillemot, which is Yves is the founder of Ubisoft. Right. The whole Guillemot family is like in gaming. I totally forgot about that. I tried to blend that out. Yeah, Gameloft became big when Facebook became big. There are some other like companies here, like in Germany, who also became pretty big. Absolutely predatory behavior and just their games. But, and here's the thing with Dreamlight Valley, the gameplay still good. People love it. Has a good reputation and no predatory microtransactions. Well, they did screw it up on the release a little bit. We had the news, right, that was supposed to go free to play on release, and then on release they were like, Did we? Sorry, did we say it goes free to play? Nah. Just pay us money. Like, a lot of people were pissed about it because they didn't jump into early access because they just said, yo, I would not pay money for a game coming out into free to play in a year. I'm not doing that. And then they were like, actually, now the reason why they did it, and they kept it up so far, is they said if they would have gone free to play, they would have changed up the microtransactions quite a bit in their game, aka make it more predatory. And so the developers managed to just say, you know what, let the people pay the extra money up front, and we just have some smaller cosmetics here and there in our item shop if people want it. So, as much as I'm not a fan of the miscommunication which happened there, in the end they did it for making it not too bad on the player base. So, but yeah, Gameloft, like, just here's the thing, just because they have one thing figured out, right, doesn't mean I'm trusting them completely on other things. Let's just say that I'm not trusting Gameloft blindly. Yeah. Yeah. What else? There's a video I would like to record. And I would love to do that right now. It's also gaming news, but I would love to record the video. And also, didn't we wanted to watch the... Let's watch this one first. We have 2 videos to record. And if you think, man, are you still playing for time? The answer is yes. I'm still hoping. Actually, let me see. Let me enter my key for Outcast, because Outcast is now released, right? It's now released, right? It is released now. Wow, it's a $60 game. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, let me enter my key, because I didn't get a key for early access. I just got a key. Like, I didn't even get it through a PR company. I got it basically through through another company I've been working with, and they were like, "Hey, we still have some keys. You interested?" I'm like, I don't know how long I would play it. And they were like, "Nah, it's okay, but it's not early access or anything. We just have some keys over." I was like, yeah, okay, cool. If there isn't like any big stipulations coming with this, let me do that. So let me enter the key here very quickly. Activate a product on Steam. Yes, please. Where's the email? Yeah, let me do that, because then the game can hopefully download in the background. The product is not yet available in your region. Shit. Paste it again. It is available in my region. What are you saying? I could buy it right now on Steam. Not available in your region yet. Huh? Okay, let's give it another 50 minutes. And if not, I have to reach out to them, and then we're just playing some Helldivers. Not my problem, bro. But let's do some videos first. Let's do the interest... Well, both are interesting. Let's do the Dragon's Dogma one. Yes. Let's do this. Sound is fine. This is fine. And let's go. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mole React. My name is ChaosMole, and today we're watching the Welcome to Dragon's Dogma 2, presented by McShane, which I have to admit, I have no clue who that is, but I'm also pretty bad with actors, so that's fine. I'm hugely looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2. It's coming out next week. I already have planned a 12-hour stream when it comes out. We already created our character, so just hype for this. Like, let's see what they have to showcase. Let's go. And no, it's not just a PlayStation game.
World touched by magic, a symphony of myth and
Magic.
reality, an everlasting saga of hearts set ablaze.
I know the
Give
voice.
me a moment, and I'll tell you a story of a fantastical realm.
Like, I know the voice, and I kinda have heard the name, but I don't know what he did.
For
And it drives me crazy.
A dragon has plagued the world.
What?
A shadow looms over the lands, a dreadful creature of chaos and awe, with tales of its cruelty echoing far and wide.
And no, you don't have to play the first one to understand this one. It's basically like a
Dare to dream of challenging the dragon in
reboot
combat, yet
of the
there
first
is
one.
who must. In a legendary tale doomed to repeat across the ages, the dragon chooses a worthy champion from each generation,
And takes their heart.
wrenching the beating heart from their chest
Yup.
and forging a being known as the Arisen.
Yay!
This hero, marked by fate and burdened by their lost humanity, must rise from the trappings of ordinary life and answer the call to take up arms.
Yeah, we are playing a mage at the
who
beginning.
stole their heart.
But we will see where we are going with that.
But the path of the Arisen is not a solitary journey, for they are granted
Pawns.
access to the rift, the thread connecting worlds,
I see you recognize my work, Arisen.
where they can summon mystical beings from parallel realities, the loyal and hard-working pawns,
Does he have a flower on his back as a staff?
wielders of potent spells and skilled in the arts of swordplay and melee. The pawns become the
Not gonna lie,
companions and
Fighter looks also pretty
confidants
cool.
I hope you slept well, Master.
as they go forth on their journey together.
No, I think it's a torch, actually. Yeah, we are Kitty. We are Kitty. Our main character is Kitty.
In pursuit of the beckoning dragon, the Arisen and their pawns set foot across two nations, as disparate in terrain as they are in their ways of
There's a
life.
griffin behind
in
you.
Vermund, a fertile land cradled by alpine peaks and rolling hills, the fortress city stands as a bastion of prosperity and security.
This looks great.
Cascading waterfalls and serpentine rivers flow throughout the countryside, feeding into fruitful farms where a feeling of abundance permeates the fresh air.
Permeates.
Just above the capital city, Vernworth Palace rises proudly.
I would permanate you. Wait, what?
The Arisen is traditionally revered as the sovereign, a monarch crowned by destiny and looked upon as a champion, protecting the land from the dragon's scourge. Beyond Vermund's verdant embrace lies Batau, the
Ooh.
nation of Beastren, a land of unforgiving devils.
Man, this looks so good.
Its shifting sands and
The
jagged
RE
canyons
engine is
require
just-
creative thinking to traverse.
I really, really love the RE engine at this point. It looks good. It runs so well on every system.
Here, the Arisen is not an esteemed sovereign, but an outsider. Their pawns
What I
companions
do not
are to be a
like
source
is
of
that
glory.
Capcom is still using Denuvo in all their games, like an idiot.
Charles rulers
Sorry,
are not of
Capcom.
human lineage, but rather
Love you,
peaceful
but-
priestesses who worship the lambent flame. For the Beastren believe its sacred fires shield them from the calamity of the dragon.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Outside the reaches of human and beastren, hidden within the depths of the forest, an ancient sect of elves resides in seclusion.
It's unfortunate that you cannot play an elf.
And avoiding contact.
Well, technically you can. You can make pretty big ears.
On their journey, the Arisen will navigate through conflicts between species and the complexities of...
Yeah, I'm still thinking about playing vape guy.
Will shape not only their future,
I'm not sure if I'm playing a vapor or not
interact, but the future
as a
of
mage.
the world itself.
But yeah, I might play the vape class.
The Arisen's odyssey is fraught with peril. For the world is home not only to humans, but to all manner of monsters. Hungering.
That's not good. That's a big shot.
Marked with blood and sweat shed in the face of relentless adversaries. The harrowing shrieks of harpies reverberate through the mountains and canyons. Resourceful goblins lurk in the shadows.
Freaking goblins, man.
And waiting to ambush in groups.
The scourge of my existence in the first one.
Lumbering golems, animated by powerful charms.
That looks great. I love the monster design in this so much, man.
When the sun sets,
Hey, there's the vape class.
We can expect a busy night.
skeletons, ghosts,
Yeah.
undead rise from their slumber.
Do not go outside at night.
Single undead, murmuring to itself, adrift in memories of its living past.
At least not in early game.
But a horde of undead,
Like,
united in a mindless nocturnal frenzy, is a
the
true
night
nightmarish
is...
test of metal.
Oof.
And the mightiest foes are monsters most only see in myths. The Minotaurs trampling hooves. The Medusa with its
Oh, hey, girl.
piercing gaze. And the Dullahan's ghastly severed head will strike fear in even the most stout-hearted.
Yeah, like having a... This looks also cool. Like a spear mage guy.
It will take cleverness as well as courage to conquer the
Manticore?
three heads of the Chimera, slay the soaring
Chimera.
griffin,
Sorry.
and overpower the bronze giant, Talos.
Spoilers?
Each victory emboldens the Arisen spirit
And boulders and using boulders.
showdown with the indomitable dragon. The culmination of both their destinies. Welcome to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Next week. Yeah, this was great. This was great. Oh yeah, you were getting some pre-order stuff. Of course, the game is available on all platforms, well, besides of Switch. It's not just PlayStation, but they posted it there. But that was great. The more I'm seeing it, the more I'm getting hyped for it. Really looking forward to it. And we will do a full playthrough of it on the ChaosMole Plays channel if you want to check it out. Again, thank you so much for watching. You will find all the links down below in the video description. Make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more reactions in the future. I definitely appreciate that. And I hope to see you next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Yeah, who the hell... Okay, let me let me check that. Who the freaking hell is I Am McShawn? Who? Oh. Oh, that's him. Oh, man, that face immediately... Bam. But I didn't make the connection. He is Winston Scott in John Wick. He is the owner of the Continental in John Wick. For everyone who is like Huh? And he has been doing a lot of movies. Yeah. And a lot of TV shows. Holy shit. He is in American Gods as Mr. Wednesday. For an example. Yeah. He is okay. Yeah, he is in as I said, he is in John Wick. Let me show you him. Let me show you him. He is, if everyone has ever seen John Wick, he is the owner of the Incontinental. This is Iron McShawn. Or Ian. Ian. He is really good. He's really good. Yeah, I was like the voice and all that, but I couldn't. I'm horrible with names. Everyone is like, "How do you not know the names?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm shit with names." Uh, I'm just absolutely ass when it comes to names and dates. Always has been. So, is my outcast now working? Let me see again. Let me see, chat. This product is not available in your region yet. Oh no, did they? Okay, let me write them super quickly. Let me write them super quickly, okay? Yeah. I will take a super quick bio break and I will write them a super quick email in the meantime also. And then we are recording another video and then we will play some Helldivers probably. Yeah. Give me just like 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, okay folks? All right, folks, I'm back. I also sent them an email pretty quickly. I just gave them the screenshot and told them, like, hey, did you give me a key which is region locked? That would be a little bit unfortunate, to say the least. So, how about no? Yes. Yes. So, hopefully they will answer me back quickly. Hello there, Doyle. Hi. We haven't spoken since the days of Mixer, so 4 years. That's been a while then. Man, can you believe it's already 4 years at this point? Well, nearly. In June, it will be 4 years since they shut down Mixer. It still hurts, though. It still hurts. How are you doing, man? Hello, hello, hello. It still hurts. Wow. That it has been 4 years? Yeah. 2020. They closed it down 2020. Because, well, we talked about this multiple times. But yeah. Yeah. That's been 4 years in June. In June. What is June? What type of language is that? Sucks. Yeah. I mean, it's also, for me, it's a bit tough, 4 years, because I feel like the first 3 years of the last 4 years, I basically just stumbled around not knowing what to do. So I feel like I completely wasted. In Serbian, actually. Cool. Seems like I'm now, like, also speak Serbian, even though I don't know the language. I'm a genius. But yeah, Doyle, how have you been? What have you been up to? And welcome in. Nice to see you. It's always nice to see folks from Mixer around. Even though we have been dispersed. Merkin. Oh yeah, I do. That name definitely rings a bell for me. Yes, Merkin Gherkin. By the way, you can change your name on YouTube if you so desire. You just have to go under your YouTube account and then settings, and then you can change it to whatever you like. So if you don't want to have your full name on display here, you can actually change it to whatever you like. It's a pretty nifty. It's a pretty nifty feature. So if you don't want that name, you can switch it up to Merkin Gherkin. I do remember that. Yes. You were definitely one of the early watchers. Here's the thing. Even though my Mixer channel became quite big, right? We had hundreds and thousands of people watching by the end. I will never forget the names, or most. Again, I'm horrible with names. We have established that. Of the people who have been there since very early on. Like, even though a lot of people have been going other paths, have been doing their own thing, or just realized that watching streamers is a pretty weird waste of time, which I totally understand. I always remember people I had conversations with, I have talked to, and who have been part of the community. And streamers notice, whenever somebody of a community is gone, we always notice. Not in a bad way. We're not like, oh, how does this person dare to leave? More like, oh, well, I hope they're alright. I think at this point I'm allowed to say it. One community member left. Right? One community member who was very active in the community, like super active in the community. They have been supporting the channel for years, have been like in the chat nearly every day, and they have been even tipping money to the channel and whatnot. And I found out that when the person left, and I found out a little bit later, they died. They died. And I've never really talked about it, but it has been now, oh god, 6 years nearly? I think 6 years nearly. And it's like, ooh, I just always hope that when people are gone, that they are okay. That they are okay. Right? Like that's always my biggest hope, that they just have something better to do than watching streams, or watching my streams in particular. So it is nice to see you, Merkin. It is good to see you well. Oh, well, I assume you're well because you're writing. Please be well. What? Yeah. I would not name the person here. But, and I know that most people who are watching me would immediately be like, wait, what? When I drop the name, like, people know that person. Yep. People know that name and that person. But yeah, it's those things but this is something I never talked about, because that drops immediately the level of happiness in the channel when you are bringing up those topics, like it did right now. And yeah, I'm always just happy when people are just okay, you know, especially with COVID. Like, poof. Like some people were not lucky. So yeah, you have still your 10 fingers. That's good. Not as great as my 12 fingers, but 10 will do. Wait. It's good to see you, man. Folks. Okay. Quick note. Let me record this video very quickly. This is the last news for today. And then we can actually jump into some gameplay. And we can continue to talk. No problems with that. You know, I'm always up for talking. But let me record this video, which is also a news. And let me do that very quickly. And this will take 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So let me ignore chat here for a hot minute. All right. So if you're wondering why I'm starting to ignore you, I'm not ignoring you because I'm a dick. I just want to record this video for YouTube and then do that. If that is okay with everyone here. And yeah, let's just jump into this super quickly. Also, Sproink. Let me do that. Let me do that. And then we're jumping in this. If you're looking forward to Millennia like I do, then I might have some bad news for you. And yes, if you're realizing, wait a minute, Mole with a face? Yeah, I'm recording this live right now on my live stream, so this is why my cam is on. Normally I don't use my cam for YouTube videos, but here we are. Whatever, let's talk about the actual news, because Millennia is coming out in about a week, and normally I would create a lot of videos right now talking about how the game works, which we already do. Check them out down below in the video section of my channel. But this time I wanted to record a video about some news regarding modding, and far more important for some people, multiplayer, and unfortunately they are not good news. First things first, modding will not be available at the release of Millennia. That really sucks. Now, to be perfectly honest, kinda expected, and I don't see it as too much of a problem, because the game itself should do a lot of heavy lifting to keep you occupied in the first few weeks or months, right? And then if they're releasing modding in a month or two after the release, I wouldn't be too sad about it, right? I wouldn't have a problem with that. But still unfortunate that it will not be available right at the release, but it is coming and it will be available relatively quickly. So that's nice. Now let's talk about the multiplayer. If you have hoped that multiplayer will be available for Millennia like you know it, then I have some really bad news for you. They have now announced that multiplayer will not be available at the release of Millennia on the 26th. And I know people will be like, wait, what? Yeah, so what will be available is local hot seat and cloud hot seat. So basically everyone is taking their turn one after another, and people just have to wait. They're sitting in a room and this is how they play, or they are sending their save game to the cloud. Somebody else is downloading it, doing their turn, then they're uploading it again, and then other people are downloading it and doing their turns. But the usual way of how you expect multiplayer, which is basically taking simultaneously their turns, will not be available. And they're explaining that, as you can imagine, this changes some of the dynamics in the game a fair bit, but also allows for games to be completed in a shorter amount of clock time. While the direct gameplay time experienced by players is about the same as in hot seat, it is much more concentrated in simultaneous play. Simultaneous play will not be available at launch, but it figures prominently in our post-launch plans. This is a huge bummer. I was actually planning to play this game with some friends when it comes out in multiplayer. Now we can scratch that. I assume there will be quite a bit of people, like what I have seen in social media and on other places. People are basically on the same mind, right? They kind of plan to play this game with friends at the release, and now some of the friends are just like, well, then I will not buy it till multiplayer is out. And it really sucks. So for everyone who has been looking into multiplayer and wanted to play this on release, unfortunately, they will not be available. I hope it will become available with the first big patch, or the latest with the first DLC, like 3 months down the line, which would be pretty late though. I'm a little bit weirded out that this feature is not available right from the get-go, to be completely honest. But let me know down below in the comments what you think about this. Have you planned to play this on release with your friends or family, or with some random people multiplayer? Would definitely love to know your opinion on this. And till then, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, for more Millennia videos, which are definitely coming, and strategy games in general, which we're focusing here on the Mole Under Management channel. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Cut. Okay, cool. Good. There we go. Okay, cool. Thanks for hanging with me, folks. It is very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, by the way, if people, like, quick note, if people want to know who that person was, just send me a Discord DM and I will answer back. I don't mind that. Yeah. That's a rap. Shawarma. Shawarma. Or Döner. I wouldn't say no to a Döner or shawarma. I would definitely not say no to that. Oh. Oh. Can I just say, Döner have become very expensive here. Very expensive. Like, which was once the fast food, or was considered fast food here, which did cost like €3 or €4. We are closer now to €8 to €9, and it's like, what the hell? What happened? What happened? It's kind of outrageous. I ain't a fan. Let me tell you. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get a message back yet on the Outcast email. So that means, in the meanwhile, we are doing some bug hunting. How about that? Well, no. No, they didn't have that. Also rude. I mean, we had some Döner here for a while for €1. And you always knew, man, that was not lamb. That was not lamb, whatever that was. I think the problem is, and like, especially here, Döner became part of the fast food picture of a city, right? Where you normally have all your McDonald's and Burger Kings. Döner, in particular, took over quite a bit and became like a staple when it came to fast food. And the problem was that you basically had like somebody who created Döner on literally every street corner. You know, and the problem is now that you basically have it on every street corner and everyone is competing with each other, and you have the feeling there are too many. There are too many. It's a bit the same with bakeries here. Whatever that means. It's like you sometimes have too many. It's just, yeah. Do we need any new stratagems? I was thinking about that. Oh yeah, I wanted to get the, what is it? The EMS mortar. Yeah. I want to take that on a mission for the defense. I think it's pretty great. Do we have any ship modules? Oh yeah, can I... This one. Yeah, exploding shrapnel. And now more guns. Oh, we need 80. 80 and 60. Yeah, we don't have that yet. But we can work on that. And so for everyone wondering, we are working on the cutting edge. This is the new premium war bond, which came out yesterday. We already bought that. We already put some points in. And now we are working on this thing, the Blitzer, which is like an electric shotgun. Ooh, I would love to get that. We have to, how many points do we have to spend? 60? Wow. Okay, 60, and then we need 80 for the weapon itself. What we will definitely get is the super credits. Always getting the super credits. And stun grenade could be amazing. I just need more points for this. Yeah, we are using one of the new weapons. This is the laser rifle. And I do like the laser rifle. The biggest problem is when it overheats and you have to reload.
Liberty's enemies.
The reload time is a bit unfortunate, to say the least. Yeah. By the way, folks, as I said today, we will probably just play Helldivers because, well, my Outcast doesn't work. Yay. So we might check out Outcast on Tuesday. And also Lightyear Frontier, we might check that out. And then on Friday next week, we have Dragon's Dogma 2. And more importantly, this will be a 12-hour stream, if the release time is right. If the release time is right. If not, we would do another day with a 12-hour stream. But yeah, Friday, Dragon's Dogma 2. And then on the 26th, we have Millennia, which I'm also really looking forward to, even without the multiplayer. Extreme? Oh yeah, also, how are we doing here? Wait, the Orion sector. How did that happen? Heath? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. How did that happen? Oh, we got touring? Oh, nice. So, for everyone who is not really up to date with Helldivers, let me explain what we are doing right now. Super Earth has started the major order, which is basically activating the barrier planets, which are those four. And we have to activate the Termicide control system, which is, well, just poisonous gas. And the plan is basically to gas those planets so that the Terminites cannot land on them and that they cannot, like, get deeper into the Super Earth controlled systems. So basically they use them as barriers. They made it very clear that the Terminite gas is not just super effective, it is completely harmless for humans. Yes, it would totally not affect us at all, and it will just kill all the bugs, and then humanity is safe forever from the bugs. Don't believe that. We are so screwed. So it seems like we are now freeing Meridia. Do I really want to? What do I have to do? Extract a successful mission 3 times? That's so hard. Maybe extreme? Massive enemies. We can go with that. That's too hard.
The Termicide towers on this planet await your activation.
I hate the egg hunt. What is this? What the hell is going on here? Okay. Sure.
Destroyer coordinates received.
Or not. Oh. Oh, he's doing a blitz search and destroy?
Allied destroyer coordinates
Sure.
received.
Can we join there?
The galactic war
Nope.
waits for no one. Are you ready, Helldiver?
I love it. This is probably already... Yeah.
Allied destroyer
Yeah.
coordinates received.
I know it. Ooh. That's okay. Or not. You know what? Do it. Let's do quick play. Let's do quick play.
Initiating FTL jump to the Meridia system.
I love that they're showing the you jump in and then you do the jump again because like something is not right.
Jump complete.
Oh, they need my help.
Locked.
They need my help, chat. Wait, what is this? Briefing. No, I cannot check the briefing. Termicide control? It's the Termicide control. Okay. More health. Ooh, we get some support here. Let's go. My people need me. Dum 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 dum. By the way, folks, if you have some issues with the stream, please let me know. Wait, what are we doing here? Ore vein?
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Man, I'm coming in here hot, huh?
Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
Whoops. Well, somebody didn't like to die. What are we doing here?
Calling in orbital strike.
Huh? Oh.
Sending in an eagle.
What the shit? This seems to be bugged.
Have a taste of democracy.
Get it? It seems to be bugged.
That's called democracy.
I'm very funny today, chat.
Calling down supplies.
I got the terminal.
Okay, he's on it. Christ and Xbox users. Yeah. You know, this would be a great time for PlayStation. To reach their hand out to the other aisle after they are getting Sea of Thieves and some other Xbox games to just say, you know what? This would be great if you could also play this game. But we all know
Got this one.
this is not gonna happen because Sony loves to be an absolute dick about it. Because, you know, PlayStation. It doesn't have to be Game Pass. It does amazing without Game Pass. Like, it's a what? $30 game? I think it was $35.
Got a sample. Rare sample collected.
So it's like, you know, it doesn't even need that. And yeah, Sony would never... Oh boy.
Heavy, southeast, close.
Oh boy. It doesn't even need Game Pass, and PlayStation would not put it on Game Pass. That's for sure. That is the one thing I can assure would never happen. It's but even without Game Pass, it would do so well, and it would be the perfect time for Sony just to, like, you know, do a thing. Ow, it's dark in here. Is it also dark on your end, chat? Damn, it's dark. We must be here in the middle of midnight. And unfortunately, my weapon does not have any lighting. You know? Where? There? Okay.
Calling down a...
That's a biggie. Ah, I really have to stop this. I really have to stop this. Oh, I'm dead.
Dropping a pin. North, far. Get some! Get some!
Oh boy.
Minutes remaining.
Oh, I'm empty.
Requesting air support.
Tagging location. Northeast.
Yeah, I can
Combat zone to resupply.
barely see anything. Like, that weather is horrible. I have to up the light a bit. Things are happening here in the jungle. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, even Sony didn't really know that this game would be the hype. Let's be fair here. I know that people are like, "Oh my god, Sony did it again." Now, I have to take a look at how to make it a little bit brighter because, so like, keep in mind the first Helldivers game.
Reinforcing.
The first Helldivers game had at their peak 8,000 players. You know, they didn't plan for this or anything. And that would be wrong. I love this game. Absolutely love it. But neither Sony nor the developers really planned for the success of this. That's the reality. So,
Heavy, south, close.
is he following? Yeah. Oh yeah, he is following. Ow, 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 ow. Stop that, stop that, stop that.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Do I have enough ammo? Yes, I have.
Bug tunnel breach.
Oh, great.
Calling down objective equipment.
Get some ammo here. Oh god, more of them. Wait, do I have cluster? I have!
Orbital strike.
Well, that should make things a bit easier. Yup. That tracks. Love it. Wait, did I screw this up? I did.
Requesting sentry.
Dude.
Calling down a sentry. Eat this. Sending in an eagle.
I got the terminal.
Eat this.
I love the mortar with stun, man.
Reload required.
Say hello to democracy.
Boop.
Engaging terminal.
There's something there. I don't know what it is. Oh. That's danger close. Yep. Yep. I'm not standing there.
Freedom triumphs over tyranny once more.
I love this mortar.
Awaits your request.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. Far.
I know that some people don't like the autocannon. I'm an absolute fan of the autocannon, always have been. I'm not sure if extermination really flopped. I mean, like, the problem is that extermination is more or less a single player, or well, not a single player, like a full-blown experience with but in early access. And this is a live service game, right? And they have been doing this so well so far with the live service aspects of it, to basically have something going on every few days, even if it's just a small thing, right? But the prompt alone that something is now new going on. Is really like pushing the people, whoa, on going online, right? It's such an amazing like feeling. And something I also have to say, the Reddit community is a bit ass because, you know, Reddit.
Extraction is available.
But the community itself is
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
pretty amazing. Like, I'm playing with randoms. And you know what? I don't mind.
Smoke high. Calling in orbital strike.
Oh lord. And I'm empty. Like, I can mostly play with randoms, even on harder difficulties. Everyone is trying to do their best. Dying is something which happens, besides of that one dude, which was just running away the moment that happened. Which is, of course,
Requesting air support.
pretty annoying.
Confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting sentry.
I have to get the big gun. I have to get that up before.
Be back shortly.
Like,
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Calling down a sentry.
I normally hate to play with randoms because everyone is a dick or an idiot or something like that, right?
Sweet liberty, my heart.
What happened?
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Nice. Oh boy. Okay, he's dead.
That's called democracy.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh, it was my big cannon, I think.
Requesting orbital strike.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Yup.
ETA
Like,
T-minus
dying,
10 seconds.
you die. You know, you die. Yeah, I totally get you.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Like,
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
in comparison, this game is, of course,
Extraction complete.
superior.
Beginning ascent.
Dun.
With the dispensing of the Termicide, this area is safe forevermore from bug infestation.
Right. Right. No, I totally agree with you. Like, I'm not saying that Starship Troopers will ever get to the size of this game here, because this game, like, I think I said it a few days ago. I think this game is a wonderful example of why live service games should die. And people are always like, heh. But wait, this game is good. It's a good live service game. Why is it the example to live service games should die then? Because it is so good. You will like, the gaming industry is unfortunately compromising itself and compromising the games whenever they can to make more money from the people. And this game is so good because it constrains itself.
Are you ready, Helldiver?
It constrains itself with what it does. It's a full package. It adds new content like every 3 to 4 days. Something is happening, even if it's smaller stuff. And then we have like some bigger update every week or two. And then we have the biggest updates once a month. Like, that's amazing, right? You pay $30 and that's the game you get already. Like, there's so much here. You have a huge battle pass with tons of items completely for free by just playing the game. You don't have to pay a cent. And then you have the premium war bonds where you have to pay the super credits. Ooh, that's slightly bugged. But you can just farm the super credits in the game. I bought this battle pass, which is farming and playing the game. No, not even farming. I did maybe 3 missions where farmed the super credits. The rest I just got by playing. There is no bullshit here. Like, it's just... And unfortunately, the gaming industry as a whole is so laser focused on trying to steal every single cent from your pocket because they can't have enough. And everyone is like, yeah, I deserve this. Like, it's not just one developer, one publisher, right? It's like most of the developers and publishers out there. I mean, look at the success of Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 was also so successful because it was a full package.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Well, I was apparently the leader. Ah.
Here?
How about here? Yeah, so that's the problem of the gaming industry. Wait, we get both health? Okay, I guess.
Hellpod launch initiated.
But yeah, I love this game. I really do. I know people are not happy about the anti-cheat software they're using, but me neither. Well, what can you do, right? What can you do?
Activate the Termicide tower, no matter the cost.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon. Calling in orbital strike. Calling down a sentry.
killed myself! No, I didn't. Haha! Suck that. Where's my backpack, though? Oh, there. Well, thank you. Freedom! Actually, I saw a tweet recently that the actor who played, I think, Rico in Starship Troopers is actually, like, reached out to the developers and be like, hey!
How'd you like the chase for freedom?
You wanna...
Calling down a sentry.
You wanna do something funny?
Heavy, southeast, on my position. Sending in an eagle.
Administering freedom.
Have a taste of democracy.
Okay, it's dead. Folks, it's dead. I swear to you, it's dead.
Marking location, north.
On my way. Engaging. I'll take it.
Bug tunnel breach.
Throwing supply beacon.
Just throwing that out there.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Democracy.
Dude. Does he not see that my autocannon is actually doing its job there right now? God, I love the last gun. It's basically just the last gun from Warhammer 40k.
Marking location, south.
Okay.
Cancel that.
Get some! Get some!
You know, this wouldn't be all a problem.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
If I could have just used my... Whoa, that was a rocket far too close to my face, bro. I felt the heat. What the...
Requesting orbital strike.
That should do the trick. Why? Yeah, that thing is firing for a while, which I love. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm playing on. That's why it says tab in the bottom. No, I thought that was like kinda
Requesting sentry.
This is why I didn't mention it. I was just like, he probably knows. He probably knows.
Requesting sentry. Grenade. Calling down a sentry.
Another
Yeah.
democracy.
Oh.
Extraction.
Nah, it's already dead.
Shuttle inbound.
Yeah, it's on PC.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
It's because the company is not owned by Sony.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Yeah. The company is not owned by Sony.
I can almost
They're independent.
throws of the
Sony is the publisher.
Termicide's abuses their trickier.
So that's why. Not that it's not that PlayStation could help it, or Sony. Huh. But yeah, this is the PC version I'm playing. I don't have a PlayStation. So I have a Switch, but I do not have a PlayStation. Well, and then an Xbox because it's also on PC, so yeah. Yep. And crossplay is available. So we are playing with PlayStation players.
Well done.
Yeah?
With the Termicide pump,
Did alright.
bugs left down there are probably dead already.
Did alright.
Greetings, Helldiver. The Galactic War awaits.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
But yeah, all the buttons. Also, I really have to move my cam for this. I always forget it.
Orbit synchronized.
All the buttons with orders, escape, and all that. You know. Is this a... I hate the hatchery mission, actually. Yeah, but it runs... Oh!
Has left squadron. Hellpods prime. Hellpod launch suspended.
Oh, he left. Everyone left, chat. Well, let's wait for new players to join. It was kind of weird. Yeah, like we were with a server, the server left, I became the server, and we couldn't finish the one last mission. And I assume people were a little bit unhappy. Comfort gamer. Hey. I get that. Like, everyone has their own ways to play, which is completely fine. I know. I'm certainly not the person to judge.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
It's also about, like, what you learn to play on. Like, I see it with my girlfriend, which I'm trying to get into gaming a little bit. And she's mostly used to phones. It's just how she grew up with. Right? Like, she grew up with a phone because Zoomer. And she's just used to, like, phone stuff and how to use that. I don't blame people. Like, it's just like you're getting used to stuff and you find like a way of comfortable playing games, and that's what you do.
Mission preparation aborted.
Let's see if we can find somebody. Oh, level 6 and 11 on hard. Alright. You do your thing, I guess. Level the penis and okay. Well, I'm glad that that's a thing. Let's do a quick play.
Mission coordinates. Jump complete. Engaging orbital thrusters. Mission coordinates locked. Orbit synchronized.
Dun, 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 dun. Liberty has arrived.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Millennia. Oh, level 9. Well, Space Cadet. And due to his not open mic. Cool. I love people with open mic, especially when they're streamers or something like that. Love that for them. Yeah, this is why I'm looking forward to Millennia. Millennia is for me, I call it the Pathfinder of the 4X genre. It's very close to Civilization, but it does its own thing. And it orients itself closer to Civ 5 and Civ 4 than it actually orients itself to Civ 6.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were
Requesting sentry.
defend democracy at any cost.
But yeah, if you love Civilization, be here on the... Well, not here. Keep an eye out for my Twitter. Hey! Dick?
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh, that's a big one.
Heavy, northeast. Close.
I didn't get my package. Yeah. This team is a mess. Also, what is going on? I think this is a bug. We are getting too many enemies immediately. Oh, somebody has the arc gun. Oh boy. Well, that thing came flying.
Calling in orbital strike.
Orbital strike incoming.
What?
Requesting air support.
Here comes the cavalry.
That's odd. But yeah, sorry. I was a little bit occupied here. Be here on the 26th for Millennia if you like Civ. Or not here, it will be on the Mole Under Management channel for everyone who is interested. Because I have multiple YouTube channels. And that will be on the Mole Under Management channel. Just have a look out for my Twitter or for my Discord.
Calling down a sentry.
And it will pop up there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Requesting air support. Calling in reinforcements.
Okay, you got that. Oh boy.
You've done your duty. You may extract with honor.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Do we got anything? I think we got everything. Alright, let's get out of here. Nope.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle
I'm out
launch
of here.
in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I had to split up. So this is my VOD streaming channel, so to speak. I'm not quite sure what to do with this one because it's growing very slowly, and that's my fault. But my Mole RP channel and my Mole Under Management channel is doing really well. Like by the end of January, I had my first video with 120,000 views on Power World, so that was pretty successful. Super happy about that. So yeah, it was the right decision to do. I'm just not quite sure yet what I'm doing with this channel in particular is my problem. But I have to figure something out. Oh, it isn't this? Yeah, because I added that later. So when I made the video with the splitting up, I have to do that if somebody's looking. So when I made that decision, I also moved my streaming to Cake, right, for a while. Then I realized that what a disaster that platform is.
Mission coordinates locked.
And I just left. So I completely focused on YouTube. And I made this channel afterwards. So yeah. What is this? A blitz? This is a blitz. Well, fuck. Okay. I hate a blitz. Yeah, the Mole Under Management channel has been pulling numbers. The Mole RP channel is doing alright. Like I'm really happy. We're on the move mostly. I'm not using those as much as I would like to. The cooldown on the mortar is really low. It's only 3 minutes to use it more. I'm ready.
Hellpod launch initiated.
But yeah, streaming on YouTube, I said it before and I will say it again, streaming on YouTube is ass. And that's YouTube's fault. Liberty has arrived.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh, are we doing this already? Where are we going? Don't forget, folks, this is a blitz.
Tagging location west. Cancel that. Objective located west.
Oh wow, we don't have full ammunition. Oh, because the level 9 doesn't have the special, huh?
Calling in orbital strike.
Orbital strike? Mummy? Orbital strike? What? Oh, there's a beacon coming in. Oh, that, yeah, that is, Mother? Okay, he's dead.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
I'm on it.
Okay, they're doing that, they don't need me. Yeah, I hate not being fully loaded.
I'm on it.
Mission map updated.
Oh, he's coming for me. Oh, you dickhead.
Sending in an eagle.
I think I hit him. Yep. Oh yeah, I hit him. I definitely got the armor off. Dead.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Requesting orbital strike. Get some! Get some!
Bug hole. South. Close. Tagging map. Northwest. 50 meters.
How much time? 8 minutes.
Required.
Okay. Somebody used the resupply, not happy about that. Where are we going? Where is La Exit? Oh, don't do that.
East. 200 meters.
Yeah, we have 8 minutes, folks. This is a blitz. Let's not try to be the hero here. Let's not do that. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Double.
Dropping package. Orbital strike. Package acquired.
Oh, come on.
Dropping package.
Requesting air support.
Unleashing democracy. Package acquired.
I am pretty sure it didn't hit. And that's a bug hole.
Dropping package acquired.
Shit. And I'm out of ammo. Oh, this is bad.
Dropping package. Package acquired.
This is really bad.
For prosperity.
I'm thinking about my options here. Well, there goes my option. Oh god, we are close to a nest.
Prepare to exterminate. Package acquired.
Yeah. This is And I'm out of stims. Oh, good. Well. Yep. I don't know why those people are doing the artillery right now. I don't get it. I really don't.
Dropping a pin. East, 300 meters.
Point me to the enemy.
Tagging map.
Yeah, great. Ow. I'm good.
Requesting air support.
You man!
Okay. I will regret this.
Requesting sentry.
Oh, I will regret this.
5 minutes left. We can't stay this low much longer, Helldiver.
Yeah, welcome to hell, by the way.
Requesting sentry.
Woo. Is that a stalker? Oh, there's a stalker there. Oh. I don't need that. I really shit.
Freedom triumphs over tyranny once more. Extraction shall await your request. Sending in an eagle.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. This is going great. This is fantastic. We are making headway here.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Oh, can I hit him? No, I can't. Well, that's unfortunate.
Have a taste of democracy.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Calling down a sentry.
What is going on in this freaking area, man? This is just a shitty life.
Calling in reinforcements.
You know? Okay. We might be able to do this.
Calling in orbital strike.
Okay.
Sending in an eagle.
Requesting air support.
Extraction is available.
Southwest, close.
Okay, hunters are also eating my ass right now, and not in the nice way. So we have 1 minute left before this is going to completely shit. Where's our exit?
Reinforcing!
Dropping a pin.
1 minute
South,
remains.
100
Destroyer
meters.
departure imminent.
Yep.
On tunnel breach.
Democracy has landed.
I'm starting the shit now. Like, if my team wants to play a game there, okay. I'm getting this show on the road. Or not.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting jackpack. Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a
orbital
support
charge.
weapon.
Shuttle inbound.
Okay, 10 seconds. That's ass.
Requesting orbital
Heavy,
strike.
northeast, close.
That was the last thing I could do. Well,
30 seconds.
that's unfortunate. He's dead. And we cannot call him in. Did I stop it before it? Yeah, I think it did.
Fire in the hole.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Shit. Oh, great. Oh, this is great.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Hey, for real.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Uh-oh.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Faster, please. Thanks.
Pelican 1 landing in progress. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Get me out of here.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 begins descent.
Man, this was a hell of a... I hate blitz missions. I hate blitz missions. Like, 10 minutes. And then you have also a dude who is only level 9. Which the reality is... Level 9 is ass. For this difficulty. You're missing too many stratagems. And it's nothing against like... Oh, level 9s. It's just... When the enemy throws a specific type of enemy at you a lot, and you do not have the means to fight it, what you gonna do, right? Well, level 10 is a little bit better. You get some more toys. I think he's getting the autocannon, if I'm not mistaken, the one I'm using with level 10. But yeah, the problem is, the enemies you are facing, you are just not capable of taking care of.
Another victory for
That's just how it is.
Welcome aboard, Helldivers.
How did I do?
Too many heroes.
Wow. Lots of shots fired, huh? Yeah, this was not a great run. Wow, this dude, man,
Mission coordinates locked.
damn.
Hellpods primed.
Damn.
Allied
Oh, he
destroyer
left.
has left. Engaging orbital thrusters.
The level 9 left? Okay. Interesting that the level 9 left. Yeah, I was looking if he got kicked. He did not get kicked. He left. Oh boy, this mission. So, for everyone who doesn't know this, this is a special mission going on right now. It's a special mission where basically humanity tries to activate the poisonous gas, right? And we are not getting full ammo. Okay. And we have to prepare the towers for that. And we have only 2 planets left. We have to activate everything. And then I am pretty sure the bug menace will be dealt with accordingly. And there will be no mutations whatsoever. Because that would be crazy if the bugs would now mutate instead of dying because of the poison. Right? Right? That would be cray, right? Yeah. Yeah. That would be insane if the bugs would just mutate and become stronger instead of actually, like, dying from the poison. Whoa, what are you doing there, bro? Don't do that. Well, B2 is,
Fire in the hole.
Reinforcing. Objective located.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
oh boy.
Tunnel free.
Yeah, he was level 10 and he was like, I don't need this anymore. Oh, we're already doing this.
Requesting sentry. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Yeah, this was unnecessary. I wasn't ready. This was really shitty from whoever activated this. I was trying, yeah, my mortar didn't go online. I wasn't really in position. That sucked.
Calling in orbital strike.
Run.
Have a taste of democracy.
That's a bug. Get it? Okay. We got this under control. That's good. Nice.
Objective located. Northeast.
Yeah, it's just somebody hit the button and it's like, why? I didn't feel like I was ready. Thankfully it was only small shit. It wasn't like any of the big guys. If they would have sent like big guys at us, oh boy. There's the button. What is this? Okay, so I assume enemies are also coming from this side, right?
Calling down a sentry.
Okay, this is active. My sentry is coming in.
Requesting sentry.
Are we? No, we are not. Cooldown. Shit.
Calling down a sentry. Tagging location. Cancel that. Sending in an eagle.
Attack underway.
How'd you like to chase all freedom?
Oh, that's a lot. Let's take care of that.
Strike.
Yeah, don't go in there. Oh, did you destroy my cannon? Did you destroy my cannon? Yeah, be careful, you can damage the silo yourself. So, I'm not a huge fan of AoE. Or at least AoE which can damage the thing. So what I really love about this game, and they did so well, you can see like the parts where the flesh is coming out. That's not just show. That's literally armor you have destroyed, and if you shoot at those parts again, you will actually do massive damage. So the body is falling apart kind of thing, that's not just show. Like, that's actual gameplay.
Requesting sentry.
Which I just love. That they have that.
Fog tunnel breach.
Requesting orbital strike.
Let's use the autocannon. Oh boy. Oh, what the hell? Hey! Somebody destroyed my mortar. Was it the charger? I wonder if some of the players is actually destroying it because they think I'm actually using like an actual mortar. Which mortars are bad. All right. Where do we have to go? There. Yeah, I understand that people are getting, like, I have seen people killing the mortars of other people because mortars are absolutely jack shit. Against Termicides. Against robots is fantastic, but against Termicides, I totally understand why people are like, oh, no, no, no. Because the mortar doesn't care if the Termicide is too close to a friendly. It would just shoot at the position. which is not great. Let's face it.
Engaging terminal.
Hey, it's not bugged anymore. No, it's still bugged. No, it's not bugged anymore.
I
Cool.
got the terminal.
What the?
You have accomplished Liberty's will. Extract at your discretion.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Requesting air support.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting sentry. Sending in an eagle.
I love the mortar. This thing has been really cool. It's my first time, like, actually being able to use it. And so far it has been flipping fantastic. The stun, like,
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
buying yourself time, even if it's just for 5 seconds, is so good. I think it's 5 or 10 seconds they are stunned.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Ah, shit.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Yeah, the mortar is great. At least for those type of missions. Where you are a little bit more...
30 seconds.
A bit more stationized. Oh, F that!
Seconds.
Requesting air support.
Unleashing democracy.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Hope I got the big guy.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
I think I did.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Ah, yeah, I did.
Bug tunnel breach.
Well, let's get the hell out of here, folks.
Depart. Shuttle launch
GG.
in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
That was quick.
Liberty has seen you through.
But yeah, folks, how is the stream looking to you? I hope it's looking alright. We are running a new CPU. Didn't really do anything to the stream too much, but still, just want to make sure there are no issues. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Yeah, this was a good run. It's kind of weird. Besides of the low level, which is to be expected, I haven't really seen people playing shit. Looks good and no stutters either. Great. I mean, I'm doing my, like, it shouldn't really change anything because I do my encoding over my GPU, not over my CPU. My CPU has nothing to do with the stream itself, right? But it's a new hardware piece I have in since yesterday evening. It's an important hardware piece. I mean, it's a CPU. I just wanna make sure. Yeah, that dude is definitely nailing his shots. I got kicked, I think. Rude. I wanted to leave anyways, but I think I got kicked, right? No, the host has left the game. Oh, okay, I didn't got kicked. A host is running from democracy. Let me check something super quick here, folks. I just want to see if I got an email back regarding my outcast. Huh? I did. Okay. I mean, I will now not start Outcast. Nah. I will do it. Maybe we're checking out Outcast on Tuesday.
Command of the galaxy's liberation.
Yeah. Do we have anything? Medals. Medals. We need 80, and we have to use 48 more. Stun grenades. I can see that the stun grenades will be amazing, but I can also see that the stun grenades are shit. So I'm not... Because you cannot destroy bug holes with them. Like... Huh. Decisions. We have to spend the money anyways, so let's claim them. Right, let's claim them. What is this? Oh. I like that background. Let's take that. How much do we need? 18? Ha! Exactly 18. Boom. I like this armor more. So now we have this unlocked. Now we just need the medals to get the stuff. So the most important part is this gun. I definitely want to try it. I heard this gun is a thing. I like the helmet though. That helmet looks freaking amazing. It doesn't do anything, just looks nice. What is this? Presentable? Okay. Yeah, this is light armor. I'm still not sure if I want the light armor. I'm actually kind of confused that this is medium armor and this is medium armor. I'm so confused by that. This looks more like heavy armor, but okay. Gherkin, thank you so much for being here, man. It was good to talk to you again. Have a good one. I really do appreciate it. I really do. And we will also wrap it up here, by the way. Yeah. But thank you very much for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. And I will wrap it up here as well. So that means, folks, I will take my weekend. Then on Monday, as per usual, I do all my YouTube stuff. Most of it. As much as I can. Please make sure to check out my newest Millennia video, which is now live on the Mole Under Management channel. So don't miss out on that. But yeah, I will be back on Tuesday, probably with Outcast. Then we have Lightyear Frontier, which I want to check out a little bit. We played the demo a few weeks ago, was pretty nifty. And then on Friday, we have the big Dragon's Dogma 2 stream. Looking forward to that. But yeah, folks, I'm also heading out. Again, thank you so much for watching. I know we are ending again a little bit earlier today, but I have to do some other things as well, which is just, you know, how it is sometimes. And then I will be back soon. Maybe over the weekend I will play some Helldivers. I will see. Right, as per usual, keep an eyes peeled on the Discord and on my social media. And as I said, then I will be back on Tuesday. Yeah, the latest at least. Till then, have a good one. Bye bye. Ka-ching! Damn it, Nvidia! Stop interrupting my ka-ching! You jackass! It's unbelievable. See you.